His production is just really anemic. I like that word, anemic. He's got anemic numbers. What is up, Bills Mafia? We have 254 days to go until the Buffalo Bills win Super Bowl 57. This channel's documenting every single day leading up to that amazing moment when you and I get to celebrate a Super Bowl championship. If you're a subscriber, thank you very much. The numbers have been going up. And as I always say, if you really know that the Bills are going to win Super Bowl 57 like I do, go ahead and subscribe. If you don't, this is not the channel for you, because this is only for those who are just all about the Bills, period. Just knowing, feeling in deep down in their soul and in the cosmos that the Bills are going to pull it out finally this year. So if you do, subscribe and welcome aboard. So they signed Tavon Austin today from the Jacksonville Jaguars. He's been in the league now for a little while. I think about 8 years or so. I think he's 31 years old. And he has never really been that productive. I remember when he came out of college, Tavon Austin was projected to be one of the top wide receivers eventually in the league. He had a lot in common, I think, talent-wise, like Deshaun Jackson. But his career really never took off. If I look at his statistics, the best year that he had was in 2016 when he had 58 catches, 509 yards receiving. And the year before that had a good year, was 52 catches for 473 yards. In those two seasons, he had 3 touchdowns in 16 and 5 touchdowns in 15. But, since then, his numbers have just bottomed out. So I'm not exactly sure what the Bills are thinking when they sign this guy. Still totally on board with re-signing Cole Beasley for less money. Now, I guess because he hasn't signed anywhere, that the dude is a little toxic because of his stance on the vaccines. And so who knows? It would be great, though, if the Bills brought back Cole Beasley. I mean, think about it. He's a very productive wide receiver. He knows our offense. I mean, he and Josh Allen really clicked. But, again, I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. Maybe he and, some key players, Stephon Diggs or others, maybe they had some problems in the locker room. And that's another reason why Cole is not on the team right now, and maybe that's why he won't be on the team. Anyway, so there are 3 other wide receivers out there on the free agent market that I'm sure the Bills have considered bringing on board, and maybe they're not the type of wide receiver they're looking for. But you have Julio Jones, which he might command too much money even at his age, but I'm pretty sure that he would be better overall than Tavon Austin. Then there's Will Fuller. He's only 28, and he might be commanding too much money. He might not be the type of wide receiver that the Bills are looking for. I know they're looking for more of a slot receiver like, again, Cole Beasley. And then, of course, Odell Beckham would just be crazy if the Bills ended up bringing him in. But, of course, he is not going to really probably play in the upcoming season. And if he does, it's going to be later in the season. So I'm sure they're signing Tavon Austin for a very small amount of money. His production is just really anemic. I like that word, anemic. He's got anemic numbers. With Josh Allen, he might have one of his better seasons. I don't know. I think a questionable signing. Maybe he'll have an epiphany. I like that word too, epiphany. Maybe Tavon Austin will have an epiphany about his career and suddenly, be very productive, especially in a Buffalo Bills offense. That's my take for now. Love to hear what you think about this signing and what the Bills could or should do at the wide receiver position going forward. If they should do anything at all. If they should maybe look at Will Fuller. If maybe they should look at Julio Jones, Odell Beckham. We brought in Von Miller from the Rams. Why not bring in Odell Beckham? What do you think? See you tomorrow.